And we made some progress, but considering I almost played for 2 hours, very little progress in total. Can't I see the goddamn map? On the map. Right, we at least need to visit those 3 areas. Well, we are gonna visit all of them. I feel like if I don't visit everything here, I'm sort of ending at the last minute. I've been holding this group of losers behind me for so long. I want to see this end, but this is the last goddamn time.
Hold this place. Let nothing uproot you.
I saw you move. Hopefully there are no enemies there. Plot giver! Can't have enough of those. Hearth. That sounds sort of familiar. Could be one of our quests. Door. Okay, what do we have here? Fighters, beetles, wizards, rogue, shaman, rogue, wizard. Ass. Do they have a beholder there too? That's the main worry I have. A lot of wizards. More than I'm actually all that comfortable with. Give me true seeing this time. I think in this fight it might be worth it. Drink the fucking potion, you piece of shit. We need to get to those wizards. Go to those wizards. We're slightly blind, but that doesn't matter. It's 50. This is why we have blind fighting. So this doesn't affect us too badly. We are dead though. Not quite sure where the damage is coming from. I'm paying that close of attention. It's a lot of magic sources, so. You know, critical hits from sneak attacks too. Or we attack.
Soleno, Samatka.
We're attacking terrible targets, that's what we're doing. Attack the goddamn wizard. Rogues. That's dead for me. Please attack the ones who are doing damage to it. Who is that? Halfling Wizard. That's the one that's been casting some very powerful crap my way. It has, is that a 7th or 8th level physical protection spell? Evocation immunity would go a long way here though. Just to test it. We would have to give up damage reduction. That's pretty much it. Okay, where exactly is the item now? Can't interact with the items, so where is it? I literally can't interact with it anymore. Okay, cast some spells on me. Automatic immunities. But on the other hand, our armor class is that high and we're taking a lot of damage. So this isn't this alone is not a solution. We have to get some kind of protection from some sources. Alternatively, go full on with the armor class. Cannot damage your target with your currently equipped weapon. I know. You have to do 140 points of damage to pass it before it goes to the shield. Right. So the spell school immunity is not a horrible idea, however, needs something extra, and I can't put the damage reduction glove on anymore because inventory decided to shit itself. Plot giver, so no shops. Well, we have to use some sort of a gauntlet, even if we can't use the damage reduction one. I can probably use it if I save and load, though. Probably. Slashing resist 35, better than nothing. A lot of damage is slashing. Rogues are a big problem though. I've gotta try to get the original glove on. So save, lengthy save, lengthy load. The easiest way to deal with this would probably be a minor immunity to some spells, because that's where the initial push of damage usually comes from, the low-level spells. Barrage of those. In fact, I don't recall any really damaging high-level spells that they threw my way. Can I do something with it now? No. We must maintain some level of damage reduction. I can do it through potions too, but that'll become troublesome. There's too much fighting for that. They'll hack through the damage reduction fairly easily. Also, my armor class is way too low. Way too low for this. And this is why we don't test a lot of things. This is only for this module. It gets worse and worse and worse as you get to the bigger dungeons. And this is a big problem. I mean, at the start it was sort of okay. I noticed that the lengthier save and load times immediately, but it was still reasonable. It wasn't that disruptive. But this is a pain in the ass. Quick load my ass. Probably a minute. Without any exaggeration. Could be even longer. So at least feels longer. Right. I better be able to access the item though. That's the entire point.
Hold this place. Let nothing uproot you.
We have good rings or something. Haste, dark vision, evasion, immunity, paralysis. Dead magic. We probably have something somewhere, but there's the buttons. There's so much that it's not actually all that easy to get the access to anything anymore. Wait. Surely I have more of the spell immunity. Yeah, level 5 or lower, but everything we would have to give our damage reduction. Right. We'll just have to manage. It's not like I don't have healing capacity. I can always pick targets better. There's no wizards here. Yeah, but there's an immature beholder. It can be much worse. Kill the fucking beholder, you ass. Why are you God, you killed it. Sorcerer, a couple of clerics, a druid. Just focus on spell the characters and ignore everything else. You might get a couple of backstabs from their rolls, but mostly I think it's the safer path for us. Except we're sort of spreading the fight all over the place. On the positive side, there's a lot of area protection attacks like our enemies are using, so this isn't just negative. Okay, there's a lot of action going on there that has nothing to do with me. I think we should clean up this place a little bit. It's fairly safe. Fairly safe for me at the moment, so we might as well take advantage of this. The cleric. How do you target it? Right. I think just trying to find our way to the important targets and trying to keep their ass the most sensible path at this point. We could go for the improved power attack. We'll probably hit fairly well. And it will certainly do the job quickly. Especially if we get a critical hit. I now have to check some of the dice rolls for a while. I need to make sure that on the dice rolls that we get critical hits, the 17 to 20, we actually hit the targets too. Otherwise it won't matter much. Still, we're talking spellcasters, so I don't see why we wouldn't be hitting. Looking for new bracers. Actually, no. Any kind of a utility like that. Minor item, jewelry, boots. I need a damage reduction item of that sort. Anything. We can sacrifice strength too for that if it produces a good result. But I'm not shifting around things unless there's an actual significant benefit to be had. At least not on the belt front, because it provides a big chunk of my strength. If I can start sort of backpedaling on the strength, I feel like I'm sort of increasing my problems. Currently I can at least kill things fairly quickly, and it's a big plus. But I have to get into lengthy fights every time I need to play someone out of the fight. I become in bigger trouble. No amount of tanking will keep me safe forever. Just need to keep me safe long enough so I can get the killing done. Anything more than that is just unnecessary. It's a waste of attack power. Excessive defense, rather. Beholders, yes, there is a beholder. There's always a beholder. Not a lot of spellcasters though, but getting to that beholder is not going to be easy. Zero points of damage. My natural resistance counters that. Saving throws counters that. Improved evasion turns half damage to 0 damage. Don't care about your stable spells. This amount of damage is not worth even mentioning. So the acid resistance is paying off. I'm keeping my eye on the beholder. What it does is the only thing that matters. If that comes after me, then we have to take action.
Here you meet your ends!
Sort of hoping it does. Alternatively, we'll kill these until we have enough room to go to after the beholder directly.
The good of all! The good of all!
Here it is. Failure on will save. Critical failure. It will only succeed on a critical failure. There's no threat anymore. About to get a level up. Not sure if I can get them out of this 5. Yep. Yes I can. Easily in fact. Why am I getting so much experience out of these suddenly? Guess they leveled up when I came to this area. Yeah, every opponent we face is it is a level appropriate opponent. That's something good to keep in mind. And still there's so many of them. But there's no way we can pick up everything here. Regardless of what we want, we just don't have the room, and I don't want to start messing with the bags of holding. We know what that is. I don't recall what it is, but it wasn't something we're interested in. I don't recall that much. How do you get access to the chest there? Correct angle, maybe? There it is. I saw it for a second. Seriously though, there it is. How the fuck do you get the chest? But it's right at the edge there somewhere. There it is. Ah, that was tougher than it needed to be. How do we get the door? Right. What giver? Humming bears. Who the hell wanted the humming bears? Be a few extra recipes. I've definitely looted some of these. My boss has need for you to slaughter all enemies in certain areas of level 3. When you reach a level, I'll update your journal. Yeah, sure, just come along. Why not? I already completed this Maybe it's hard to say what they want. Unlikely to be able to complete this, and I'm perfectly fine with that.
Hold this place. Let nothing uproot you.
What else? There's at least... I cleared this room. Maybe. Okay, there's maybe one largish room still needs clearing. No telling. There's a secret there, but I don't care. We're just going in the exact opposite direction. But how do we get there? There's another option. Right. A bit demanding of a fight for this group, I'd say. Isn't there a trader here? And dump our equipment. Nothing even remotely interesting. Okay, 200,000 cloves sounds interesting. Plus 4 regeneration, damage reduction 4, so 10. It's not as good as what we have currently, but it's a totally different item and the regeneration power is significant. I don't like it though. How many heals did I use the last time? Only one. Why didn't it stack with the existing one? We have another wall of health pockets. Fine. Bludgeoning resist will saving throws, not terrible. But it's almost impossible to try to mix that with anything else. Bonus cleric spells. Saving throws plus 7. Brute evasion, negative energy, saving throws. Rubbish. Rubbish. Piercing resist 15, 50% negative energy immunity. This has potential, because the piercing resist is decent and negative energy is used by clerics, and harm is one of the most damaging spells I can place. It's fully negative energy. Yeah, I'd say this has potential, it's worth holding on to. Plus 3 sheep. Reduce weight cloak, that's always amusing. True seeing cloak. Haste helmet, armor bonus versus neutral evil. No thanks. Saving throw improvements, regeneration. Power attack, intelligence plus 5. Spell resistance, saving throws, armor. Soak damage on a level that is largely irrelevant to us. That's it. Right. Our plans haven't really changed, we just need to use a different access point. A little to the west, a little to the south.
Hold this place.
How many guys
Let
we have
nothing
now?
uproot
9.
you.
Oops. What the fuck? The system doesn't know how to account for these rocks. So it goes there, but then it notices, oh, I can't go there. So we slingshot a rubber band back. Like your own one-player game lag. Just so realistic how it simulates online gameplay.
Hold this place. Let nothing uproot you.
I have been here before, haven't I? Yeah, I'm fairly certain I have. The circle there looks very familiar. Oh, maybe not. Cleric, Crow, Beholder is there too. I can't do anything for them. What is the saving? It's the will failure, fortitude failure. The Beholder does a huge amount of magic damage that I can't do much about. Yeah, I literally cannot do anything. To get to the Beholder, otherwise all is lost anyway. What happened? Where did I die? I think I lost enough hit points that I got killed. Why can't I move this? Fuck, it'll take forever to load. Beholders, man. The worst thing is, it's not the beholder itself that's super dangerous. But if it gets knocked down on you, then you can't do anything for a long time. Right, if we go through a different door, we are in a much better position there. Spell school immunities might work fairly well against Beholder too. I have no idea what those I-beams would be, technically. Or even do they count as spell schools? I would imagine that most of them do. Because even if they technically aren't spells, they will be using the same abilities. At least mostly. And this is why dying is fun. Actually, I probably could have respawned. I don't know what happens here. I don't... You might lose things. Like, do I have to do a corpse run or something? That's something that might be worth testing, but I don't intentionally want to do that. And yeah, we're back here. A long way to go where we need to be. But it has to be done this way. Otherwise I can't keep anyone else alive. In the wrong move makes it tough to keep my own ass alive. It's the beholders. They're the reason for a lot of grief. And these are a single beholder here and there. They're not even a group of beholders. So we should have a fairly good chance of succeeding in all our save and throw attempts. But no, yeah, okay. Game says no. Let's try saving here this time. At least we don't have to go back so far if we die. Right. We need to go to the right from this place. We cannot enter so close. I would rather enter close to the beholders than have them behind a huge army of enemies. We could also do the confusion, because if even one of them would attack anyone there, the AI of the beholder would automatically start targeting them, and that will cause a lot of trouble, because it's more or less a continuous stream of different type of attacks. So even if the confusion is lost, the attack will probably land after that, causing a situation that some fighting is gonna happen between the different members. So hello friends. Feel free to attack someone. What the hell is attacking these? Oh, there has to be an encampment here. What's that? Very good, in fact. Monster Cellar is coming ahead. Go bother my friends there. Ooh, now there's a dragon. The merchant is here. That cannot die. The merchant's top customer though. Let it open that door. Seems to be some... Wondering why people are so hostile. Some of them have been seen, so they saw the wizard. Also, one of the monsters here is opening doors, I'm pretty sure. Which is a bit of a problem, because I'm deathly afraid of losing my allies. So, random minions opening doors is a bit of a problem. And now it's suddenly here again. You people
Here,
come away from
follow
there,
me.
just in case.
Hold this place. Let nothing uproot you.
Hello there.
Shield of Forness. Helmet of Worthlessness. 200,000 for a helmet. 100,000. 57,000. Evasion, reflex saves. Slashing resist 35. Saving throws 42.5. Not bad. We can certainly afford it. We had a slashing resist item, good one. Powerful one. Probably not an amulet though. Yeah, there's just nothing to really use. Okay. What do we have? Universal saving throws +5. Not bad. Not bad. But this is the same crap I already sold. But I have the wrong gloves in hand. Still, we fared fairly well. Slashing resist is the same, but +5 fortitude on top of that. This is not an irrelevant thing to own, and since I have the money, I might as well buy it. Any other items I have to deal with? No, not really. And we're safe. Yeah, I think +5 weapons is gonna be the threshold. Then we're gonna have to push our armor class higher too. It'll reduce the need of having such a high damage resistance. Only pure fighters will have a usually high attack bonus, others will slow down. Slow down significantly. I'd say something around 40 is a respectable thing. If we can push higher, all the better. But we can do it that way. Having 3 powerful damage resistances or damage reductions for all the damage types is not an easy thing to achieve. Not if we want to maintain our immunities. Okay. What exactly do we have here? We have a plot giver. Okay, let's see if we can cause some harm here. Nope. I'll let it be. I want the camp to stay as safe as possible. Where's the beholder? There's a Medusa and a beholder. Ooh, that's good. I cause some fuss in their group. They're pretty much all immune to this because they're insects for the most part. Just need to stay out of sight of the beholder. target selection is starting to be a little bit... Oh, no, 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 no. Pull back, pull back, pull back. Oh my god. It's close. Okay, I need to loot this, I can't see shit. There's enough room here to go for the beholder directly. As long as he's content just sitting there, otherwise roughly. Being attacked. I can't see it. Ah, he's dead. Go for the beholder now. I'm not rushing in there blindly. I might survive it, but I really want to take the chance. Gonna have to risk some more saving throws anyway when we go there. Getting closer to level up. Good level up by talking to these guys. I'm pretty sure I have enough items again, enough beholder kills or whatever to push it to level up. Dire rat droppings. Now, let's see.
Hello there.
Sneak attack, saving throws, universal. Improved evasion, extra sorcerer spell slots. Dark vision, and blue color. Plus 5 universal saving throws, not bad. Oh, I'll have to do something about those recipes too at some point. Okay. Right, I need to talk to my companions.
Please
100 points.
Please.
Seriously though. Extra beholder kills. Killing Formian Murmarks. Okay. Didn't even recall that that was a thing.
Good day.
Right. One level up away from getting on the threshold of epic levels. I'm not actually sure we are gonna get anything good by directly going to epic levels. We need to push our strength higher. Weapon Master has, I think, 2 extra feats on the critical hit front. I don't recall what they are, but they increase the effectiveness of your critical hits. You only get them if you have strength, a lot of strength, and I don't think natural values are enough. You have to push it through levels ups, and then even just take extra strength when you get the chance as feats. So it's not an easy path to take.
Hold this place.
But the end
Let
result is
nothing uproot
devastating.
you.
Holy shit, where are the beholders? I don't see any beholders. Just a lot of dragons. Oh, they're pretty pathetic. I don't think it really matters who we attack here. Just beat the shit out of everything. Critical hits will more or less be fatal to these guys. $15,000 for another level up. We still have proper quests completed, so that's at least maybe 7,000-8,000 for us. There's only enough areas to get the rest of the experience points. Through kills and through experience, these quest givers will give us all the kills. But that is definitely achievable. Still, I need quest goals. There's one. Why? Okay. Some guys I know desire for you to obtain former genie lamps. Some are found in containers of level 3, and I will remunerate you for each one. I will need to accompany. Okay, welcome aboard. I have plenty of them already. $1,300 experience right there.
Hold this place. Let nothing uproot you.
I don't know how I would have implemented this bot giver system, but there has to be a better way. You can't have a 10-man squad trailing you everywhere, especially since many of them aren't worth anything in a fight like this. I think you just unnecessarily add a huge amount of failure points to these quests. There's probably a reason. Something that isn't obvious to me while playing solo and playing like this. Maybe in groups, maybe there are different type of reward levels. So if you have to take the guy with you, it's much easier to get the rewards or get more, or you get less. You don't have to go back. There are no beholders here that I can see. I don't think we want to move too much. We want to kill as many of these as we can without moving forward. Beholder was definitely somewhere there, I know that. And it is still definitely somewhere. But as long as it doesn't spot us, it cannot shoot these goddamn laser guns. I want to be in a position where when that starts to happen, we can get quickly straight and take it out and fight. Yeah, there it is. A bit closer. Then come to you. If it shoots at us, we need to go behind the corner immediately. Dragons come closer. They're the biggest blockers the enemy has, so if I can get rid of them, we're in a fairly strong position. It's like a wizard there, maybe a dangerous, deadly bombardier people. Go directly to it or try something clever. If we go directly to it, it has to die. It has to die quickly. Act the Beholder, you piece of shit. Ignore everything else. Why aren't you ignoring other things? Yeah, you piece of trash. Good chance I'll die. Attack the Beholder! Quickly! Get still a chance! There we go. Oh, that's awful. Attack the rope. Why don't you attack the targets I set you to attack? The rogue is a threat to me. I need it to die. There we go. Rogues do damage. The cleric will do damage too, but it'll be too late. Regenerate too much. The wizard can do some damage. I don't think it cares at the moment for some reason. For wizardry reasons. Only one enemy left, that's the armory. Oh, and it's done. We're finally safe. More importantly, we don't have to listen to music anymore. Well, music. But whatever. I'm being too harsh on it. I mean, I don't like it. I think it's terrible, but there are a lot worse. A lot worse. Haste. Another dim recipe. I think that's the second haste recipe I have. Is there... Yeah, there's the 3 dragons. Okay. Everything's done. Did I loot these? I must have. Surely I looted. Surely. I did. Right. The only realistic way is really to go down. Yes. Central area that doesn't probably have anything. There's the boss fight. Right. So south it is.
Here, follow
Might as
me.
well visit the merchant before going. You know there's a secret somewhere there, but not worth it.
Hold this place. Let nothing
Not
uproot
worth it
you.
at all.
Hello there.
Hello. Spell resistance 22. Going for pure spell resistance might not be a horrible idea either, but you need a lot of it. You need closer to 30. Knockdown, bonus speed, damage resistance, negative energy, resist 30. Not bad. Especially if we combine something like this with the percentage resistance. But unless it works with against a harm spell to significantly block it, it's worthless. Totally worthless. Okay, items. They just lack the fundamentals. I don't understand why. The immunities. I cannot continue without the immunities. I can add haste fairly easily at this point, but that's about it. Everything else has to be naturally the item. That's a pretty goddamn big deal. Merchants haven't been all that good on the item buying front either. There's a lot of resistances, damage reductions, but not the basic immunities. I guess looting would help there, but it's troublesome. Troublesome. If we're lucky, the next merchant might have +5 weapons though. That's a pretty big deal. That'll go through stone skins at least. I think premonition might block it though. Sure. Stone skin certainly won't. That's easy to check. Merchants will have premonition spell at this point. They have to. It's just such a fundamental spell for all mages. No, we're not gonna break this. Can't afford to break it. I need to be able to close it. Where's the beholder? There. Meant to be able to push through. Come to us. It's a good chance the beholder isn't gonna rush here, so we might be able to take care at least of a few enemies without too much trouble. Also, I do have the confusion toy.
Hold this place. Let nothing.
Don't move a goddamn thing. One attacking isn't exactly worthless. He could probably contribute quite a bit. Yeah, almost 200 hit points. These He's still pathetic. Armor class is god awful, attributes are awful, so they can take it down fairly quickly. Fighters. They can cast spells to summon this crap. No, summoned Helmet, or okay. Just pushed it out of the way. Standard summoning creature fair. Everything considered, isn't that bad of a position for us. No, don't move a goddamn thing. How the hell can they target you? That's what I don't understand. Oh, they're going after the beholder. That's interesting. I guess I confused it a little bit. Oh, there's another beholder shooting at it. Yeah, let's just see what happens there. Usually I would go in there and kill stuff, but there's such a huge risk to my guys here that I don't want to go there. Not until things cool down there.
Prepare to be eviscerated, fool!
We know that there's at least 2 beholders there. And a lot of people who don't like the beholder. Beholder, it has the advantage there. If you don't close in the distance quickly, you're never gonna close the goddamn thing. Things seem to be cooling down. Seems like the beholder is doing things though. 2 of them actually. But that's about it. Ooh, mage through that. I have no idea what's going on. I haven't heard anything from one of the beholders. Well, might as well say this is a tough situation because of the limited amount of room we have here. There's no way I can rush the beholders, so we have to lure them into areas where all of our allies are. Risk of something going wrong is fairly high, so might as well say we did fairly well. Could have sacrificed some usables to make things go a little bit smoother, but it's all about the saving throws against the beholders. If you have battle dice like this, just you're boned. That's it. We could try the knockdown immunity item though. Does it work on the beholder race? If it does, it's another thing we should seriously consider using. On the other hand, I'm not sure what it's called. I have no idea where it's stored. Oh, yeah, this is bonus speed knockdown, so not quite the same. It's hard to say what it actually is. The cloak we have in storage is better than this one. It's the same fundamental cloak, but it has evasion. So we could dump that from another item. Anywho. Is it just immunity? Or is it something else? Could be freedom, I suppose. The blasted things are so vaguely named. Yeah, there's some haste. What the hell does that even mean? Seems like the first item that has it is sort of determines the naming. So it helps a little bit, but only a little bit. Yeah, it's pretty much impossible to say what the hell these are. Spell immunity, true seeing, damage resistance, damage reduction, damage resistance, yeah. Damage resistance, of course they're damage resistance, but what else are they? Ugh. God damn it. Immunity to something. Hasted helm. Hasted this and that. Damage resistance. Spellcraft. Rated braziers. Hasted. Damage resistance. Spell immunity, damage reduction, ring of skill. Why would I have a ring of skill? Because it has haste. This is our absolute garbage. Immunity, true seeing, damage resistance. Yeah, there's just no telling where it is. Do I even have it? I can't even reliably say that. Usually I would have... Hold on to it. Ooh, that's a summon spell. Good one too. Sure, I want to mess with that. Where's the beholder? Summon Baylor. Okay. The hell summons Baylors here? Where's the beholder? I should see the corpse. Quite a few summoned creatures here. Here's a beholder. There was a beholder. There is a gnome wizard and a Medusa. My weapon isn't ineffective, keep bashing with
No effect.
And I'm gonna make a lot of friends here. on, kill something. Kill something. Please go for the wizard. Ooh, that's gonna hurt. Stop attacking him. Need to minimize the incoming damage for a while. I better not bash my head against the elemental shield. Need to see something. I'm pretty sure there's a potion for this. Seem to be recall searching for it at some point.
Fall before my righteous wrath!
Yeah, whatever. Well, I'm sure I can buy it if I don't have it now. Right. Doesn't look like there's any serious threats here anymore. I mean, there's no wizards in the exact field, but it's all alone now. Still, what the hell happened to the beholder here? There was definitely two. An immature one and a normal one. Now there's no sign of yeah, it was killed and it didn't have loot, so it disappeared. Right, that's what happened. Mystery solved.
Hold this place. Let nothing uproot you.
I haven't seen anything good in a long time. I think one of our companions will take the genie bottles. So at least a couple of hundred from that. How much until they'll level up? The all important threshold level up. Oh, for love of God. Still, it's better to save here. If there are beholders or standard fare here, any battle could end in a defeat immediately. Even if you would play as a mage or a stealth character, it would still be the same because they have true sight. There's really no way of protecting from those. Maybe if you have some sort of a spell skill immunity, that might work. Not quite sure. Divination immunity, whatever it is. There is a puzzle here. This is also a fairly large map by the looks of it. Which is not a good thing. It means a lot of fighting. Fairy. Hello, Fairy. That's the quest objective. 3,500 XP and gold. We need 8,400 for a level up. Oh shit. My watcher. Sure, there's anything particularly dangerous there. Yeah, there's a couple of things. Still not sure if I see a big hole there. Looks like it's not that dangerous for us. No, we're just gonna keep staying here and kick ass. Let's see what else we can do. There were more spellcasters that had to take the action. Seems pretty friendly sort of place here. This sort of enemy grouping that just really doesn't pose any threat to us. Mages and beholders are the real big problem at the moment. Getting a huge amount of experience out of these, but still respectable amounts, so steady progress. I have to get rid of the silver dragon, otherwise looting is pretty hard. Eye Watcher. We're pretty much out of space already. Guess we're gonna stick with gems and recipes. Again, one of these. Oh, this is the worst type. Counting the lights. Where are the beholders? There. Go, 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 go. Run around them. Kill it quickly. Oh, that's bullshit. That is classic bullshit. Kill. That's the only bullshit I needed. One down and they really have no threat. I'll take that back. There's some threat, but not a major threat. Legendary boar. But if we get catastrophic failures on saving throws, we might still be in trouble, but ignoring that. Come on, couple critical hits. That's go. Dragon first. Much better protected against the raw physical damage, the legendary bear than the elemental damage that bear. I mean, brass dragon. What did you summon? Ah, it's just a Baylor. Mage summons them though. Or was it gated in? Either way, we can easily kill it. To go away. Still, usually you have to have a summoner alive for these things to stay here. So where the hell is the summoner? Shrug? Rat poop. Master Adventurer's Robe. Good one. I think we got most of the interesting stuff. I'll solve the puzzle, save, clear out the rest of the level, leave things at that, maybe take a little bit of a look what's on the next level. But takes too much time to do anything if we want to clear everything. Right, there's have I visited that one? Naturally I visited it, but did I clear it? Doesn't matter, we're going to go there next. Right, this puzzle. Is there an obvious solution? Maybe if you start it from the correct angle, it'll almost solve itself directly. Still, no point worrying about that. It's better to start somewhere. Once we get to the end, we can worry about what to do next. Right, that's not bad, but it's not good either. The problem is this. Okay, we need to change that one, that's the important part. They need to be paired up, that's all that matters really. Or do they? Yeah, because it's pretty much impossible to just change that one. It's always gonna be changed at the same time with the fourth one. So fourth one is possible to change without that though. So this will not get us to the solution, but we're 2 steps away from the solution at most. We're lucky we can get it with the 1. Don't think we're quite that lucky though. Right. No, that won't work. Yes, it will. Got sacks as a reward. Deadly gas trap, deadly electrical trap, armor, and bracers. I'll take the bracers, and the main hope that it might actually be something useful, which it is not going to be. I had fingers crossed for a couple of thousand experience points. Can't always get that quite that lucky. And who the hell could fight here with using traps? There's just way too many enemies. It's just not gonna. It's not feasible. How would you do with sneak attacks against such large groups? I mean, you can hide in plain sight, go try to do some backstabbing. Then it probably isn't gonna work on a lot of opponents anyway, because they're immune to sneak attacks. So, are you gonna lure them into your field of traps? I just don't see that really working all that well. What other choices do you have? Okay, where's the beholder? Looks like no beholders this time, but a lot of wizards and spellcasters, especially there. We need to disrupt some of them, otherwise we might get killed. Our biggest problem is likely the gnomish wizard. Go around that. Where is it? It's there somewhere. I can see it, but I can't target it. Try to try. Yeah, that's the stuff. No, keep attacking it. Good. Now the cleric. No, it doesn't matter anymore. The rest of you are a bunch of losers that have no chance of beating me. The fighter here does sneak attack damage. Right, easy fight for us. And we're 5,000 experience points away from another level up. Anyone else here? No. Anyone else here? No. Okay, the area is clear. Fairly clearly there's also a hidden room somewhere there. Do I care? Not particularly. It's also sort of a problem. I should care. I mean, what's the point of adding the secret if the things inside or access to them causes so much trouble that the player doesn't want to go to find your secrets? I mean, I feel you're fundamentally fail at some way at that point. I mean, they don't have to be all that attractive in every possible scenario, but usually they should be things you are delighted to find. That should be the starting point. That doesn't happen. Things need to be tweaked. More thought put into it.
Here you meet your
Right. We have to go west. No, east. Definitely east. Yes. Yes. And we're gonna leave things here. I'll check what there is in the eastern section, but we'll leave things there. Because everything takes too much time. Still, 5,000 and we're on level 20. I would say we will probably reach level 25 at least. Right, we're more or less at the halfway point here, and we've probably got a couple level ups more or less during that time. Then there's the boss, then there's the quests these guys are looking for, so yeah, maybe level 22. The real interesting part comes from the when do we get plus 5 gear. I'm guessing that level 20 might be the threshold. Maybe. I'm not sure if it's that big of a deal in the end. I'm struggling to think of creatures that would really need the plus 5 weapon. It will help against certain type of spell defenses, but that's about it. That said, spell casters are some of my biggest problems here, so it certainly wouldn't hurt. I know plus 4 weapon definitely won't penetrate a goddamn thing, so it has to be a plus 5 at least. At that point we might as well go full in with buffing the weapons. Maybe even add haste to it too. That way we will allow to switching the other equipment pieces much more frequently. We haven't gotten a good decent weapon at all. And I don't see that changing anytime soon. That is encampment, yes it is. That is a blood giver, yes it is. All the good stuff is here. Right, I'll find my way to the encampment. Let's wait. I don't see anything particularly dangerous there. Room full of monsters, nothing particularly dangerous. Maybe clerics and rogues. No, not that.
You will die!
They did hit on me. Still, the damage comes mainly from maybe 3-4 sources. One of them is now down. The rogue has to die next. Probably the biggest source damage. How about attacking the rogue? Thank you. And the shaman, then the cleric. Everything else is just rubbish. Just kill the goddamn cleric. The last serious weapon you have here. We'll sell the loot, come back and loot again. Assuming they have a merchant. I don't think they have, there's no trading box. Yes they do. Usually merchants have the little chest next to them. Gargoyle Paragon minion. These would be fairly easy, fairly hard to harm in physical combat, but I don't think they're particularly good. Right, first we sell our... no. First we sell... No, we are not selling anything, we're looking at these. 20,000, yeah. 133,000. Plus 5 shield up, 42 saves, plus 7. That is a good one. But will saves are our biggest problem at the moment. Doesn't mean I'm not gonna buy that. Align defense. Gauntlet of Bane. What the hell is this? This 260,000. Armor bones versus good. Spell focus necromancy. Damage bones versus good. Damage reduction. Hide. Move sides. It's rubbish. Has a lot of abilities, but nothing that's good for us. So, decent shield. Full plate plus 5 of nothing special, but it's still a full plate plus 5 versus full plate plus 2. More importantly, damage reduction Warhammer. Ooh, 200,000. It's a decent Warhammer, but why does it have to be damage reduction? Or plus 5 standard issue, piece of crap. Anything else? Ooh, premonition. What is the damage? Enchantment level you need to bypass premonition. I'm not sure I recall what it looks like. These are 9th level spells. Premonition is that one. No, but it looks something like that. Are these in any kind of order? That's premonition. 30 plus 5, so a plus 5 weapon goes right through them. Yes, plus 5 weapon is the threshold. Good, excellent. Anything new here? No. So, it has to be plus 5. This is a nice damage reduction Warhammer, but it's fundamentally worse to me. Plus 2 plate of light. 100,000 to sell. Plus 9 saving throws fortitude. Right, that explains it. Not particularly interesting for me, but still powerful item. 4 shield. Why the hell would I do this when I can buy plus 5? Dexterity plus 4, fortitude save plus 8. Good build for someone else. I don't know if I want to do any kind of serious inventory management right this second though. I think it's I'll leave for another time. I need to investigate a few things, because we have to make some serious choices where we want to go, and I'd like to make good choices this time. So I have less openings in my ooh, immunity spell level 5 or lower, another one. We need to find a good combination of abilities that cover more than our current selection of items cover. And not sure I can do more than that, really. There's a strong possibility that some of things will become obsolete almost immediately, or we'll find a slightly better item or something like that. But that's always a risk with everything. So if I just wait until I have the perfect set of equipment everywhere, the game is going to end before I use any of this. Reflex saving throws and slashing resist, not bad. I might think about using that on something. Damage protection is too low though. I mean, we have items that block 30, 35, so 15 isn't all that much. I think that's about it for now. We have a lot of recipes, so we can make a decent set of equipment. So I will sell this, just sell it away outright. So this way I'll recognize that I need to do something. The shield has to go, the armor has to go. Nothing out of this can remain. They're too pitiful. We're just too weak. So we're butt naked, and next time we'll have to re-equip ourselves somehow.